And staying in the United States, Bill Gates has blasted fellow tech billionaire Elon Musk for his involvement in politics of other countries, including the United Kingdom and Germany. In an interview with The Times, the Microsoft co-founder said Musk's ability to destabilize politics in foreign nations is insane. Gates added he was unable to understand why Elon Musk, who has numerous billion-dollar ventures, is busy meddling in the internal affairs of other nations.
It's really insane that he can destabilize the political situations in countries. I think in the US, foreigners aren't allowed to give money. Other countries maybe should adopt safeguards to make sure super-rich foreigners aren't distorting their elections. It's difficult to understand why someone who has a car factory in both China and in Germany, whose rocket business is ultra-dependent on relationships with sovereign nations, and who is busy cutting $2 trillion in U.S. government expenses and running 5 companies, is obsessing about this grooming story in the UK. I'm like, what?
Now, Musk in recent weeks has launched a barrage of attacks on British politicians, including Prime Minister Keir Starmer, for covering up a rape scandal. And now Britain is considering an online safety law that would restrict some of the tech mogul's businesses, including the social media platform X. Earlier this month, the Tesla CEO also went after Britain's right-wing Reform Party leader, Nigel Farage, and instead celebrated anti-Islam activist Tommy Robinson. Musk has also voiced his support for Germany's far-right anti-immigrant AfD party and its chancellor candidate, Alice Weidel. And just last week, he sparked controversy at President Donald Trump's inaugural event after making an apparent Nazi-style salute.
You want to promote the right wing, but say Nigel Farage is not right-wing enough. I mean, this is insane shit. You are for the AfD in Germany. We can all overreach. If someone is super smart, and he is, they should think how they can help out. But this is populist stirring.
Now, Musk has also been critical of Gates in the past, accusing him of funding German publication Der Spiegel. In fact, last October, the magazine drew a parallel between Musk and Alfred Hugenberg, a Nazi-era media mogul who ended up joining Hitler's cabinet. Meanwhile, during the election season, Bill Gates donated $50 million to the campaign of President Trump's rival, then Vice President Kamala Harris. But following the Republicans' victory, Bill Gates visited him at his Mar-a-Lago estate to maintain closeness with the president.
Yeah, on December 27th, I had a 3-hour dinner with Trump. It was quite an engaging conversation where he listened to me talk about HIV and the need to stay generous and to innovate to get a cure. I talk a lot about polio and energy and nuclear, and he wasn't dismissive. He can help drive innovation that I care deeply about, or he can end it. He has a lot of ability to help me. I didn't know if we would get to those things, but it was pretty constructive.
Now, as Bill Gates continues to register his opposition to Musk's rising influence, it remains to be seen how Donald Trump will perceive the criticism of his extremely close ally.
We're calling the show Vantage. We hope you like what we put together for you. Touted as the minimum defense from that video. India's neighbors were the first to send the special edition of Vantage live from the White House throughout this week. Yes, Hindu Mandir in we're on our way to Tel Aviv. Pretty measure, but it's also the perfect way to drive.
I don't think that
Prime Minister of Bhutan, Sherin Thagbé. Welcome to
60% of the world's
office. Prime Minister Modi did the iron.
We were actually
How are you doing? How do you like? It's been 1 year since that meeting. Iron bars separate you from the outside. Out the vote efforts. Trump had, it says, and at $4.3 trillion. 300 billion by 2030. That's what we need to tackle climate change.